Alrighty, everybody. Good morning. There was the bell today. Let's go ahead and get the stream up here. Get my screen going for you guys. Here we go. Here we go with the charts. Good old Palantir is down. Tesla is actually popping up a little bit today. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not so far yet, but in pre-market, Tesla actually had a bit of a pop back to the upside, believe it or not. So I found that very interesting today with good old Tessie. It's always good to see them up in the green, in my opinion. I think that this sounds, well, I think it looks really good and sounds good. Guys, I will say I changed my mic up a bit today, so let me know if you think it sounds better or if it sounds worse. But man, Tesla, I thought it was doing good, but now we're tanking under 110, and it is starting to seem pretty brutal here again for the tech giant. Let's go see SPY. Yeah, SPY is falling off as well, guys. Definitely not good here. Not what you want to see, especially when you're looking at the market overall like this. Just to see these stocks and apparently the big indices continue down is not a good sign. Let's see NVIDIA again, though. Right at market open, exploded off to the downside, guys. Straight up exploded. So that stock is really running down below recent lows. If they break below the recent low here, right around 62.30, I think we could see a pretty big sell-off come back in with that one. That is a, wow, that's a big move down there, guys, actually. Pretty big, but dang, that's pretty crazy. Looking at the, wow, looking at AMD right now, it's just up, down, left, right. It's all over the place. Now we're back up to 62.84. Was that a fake out there? I don't know. I wouldn't call it a fake out yet, but let's go see that SPY again. SPY. Let's see it. Let's see it. It's holding its ground a little bit at 380.50. Trying to hold up. It's trying at least, right? $380 should be a huge level for SPY, of course, as we have it marked on our charts down here at the bottom. 380. Definitely one of the bigger levels there. Under that, we have 378 and then 375. So watch yourselves for those levels to the downside there. 378 should be a pretty big support if we break under 380, but seems like right now that SPY is really turning around. I mean, these 1 minute candles here at open have been very volatile so far. Very volatile and very deceiving how they flew down and flew up like this. Tesla, AMD's moving up again. Uh-oh. Not good here. See how high AMD can get now today. Almost double bottomed. It actually made a new little low there before moving back up. So, wow. Damn, fake outs going on. What about NVIDIA? I know NVIDIA did amazing yesterday to the downside. I don't think AMD would do that good today, but wow. It's really recovering up now. Now we're even back above the upside level here. So, man, maybe it's a play to the upside today, you know? I mean, we're moving back above the upper levels, and yeah, it's actually not looking too bad. God darn it. All right. AMD's really running now. Oh my gosh, guys. I hope you're watching that for some momentum. Sheesh. Chris said she heard, or Chris said that they heard somewhere Cathie Wood would sell some shares today. Huh. Sell some shares or dump some shares. If Cathie Wood really ends up dumping shares, I need to know who you talk to. That's for certain. I would really need to know who you're talking to. Dang. All these stocks running down, though. MGM. What about Walmart? Damn, Walmart's down too, guys. What's going on with that one? Good old Wally World. How could they be down so much, right? Costco. Costco's doing okay, actually. You know what I think's probably going to be doing good is Target again. Yes, we talked about Target in last night's video, guys. Target continuing to move here. Nice breakout again. Seriously, check Target out. Check out TGT. God damn it. I was typing too quick and I mistyped, of course. Every damn time, guys. You guys ever do that? Anytime you're trying to type quick, it's like, bam, mistakes. Wow, Kraft Heinz, guys, ketchup is continuing to run. Gotta love the ketchup, guys. I mean, you cannot go wrong with ketchup. I mean, Kraft has been one of the best stocks lately, at least. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. I really can't. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but have you guys seen that Escape from Tarkov is going to be Escape from Tarkov actually had a wipe today. I don't know if any of you guys are into that at all or have seen that. Good old Tarkov. Let me know if you guys have ever heard of or played Tarkov before. One of the cooler, newer games out there. Looking good for Kraft, though. Chris says Tesla's seeing green. Of course they are, right? TSLA. Of course they're seeing green. It's about time. It's about time we're getting up in the green here. There we go, Tesla. Come on. We got a long way to go, though, Tesla. A long way to go. We need more green than this. We need more. More. Andrew says, is there a gap up for SPY close? SPY close gap up. I think SPY has a good chance to possibly hold here today. It seems like there's a lot of support here at 380. I mean, a lot, guys. Like, and Apple's holding, Microsoft's holding. We're starting to see a lot of stuff hold across the board. And that, it just seems like a pretty good support here for SPY. Now, I still think that we could see more downwards movement come in maybe last week. Now, filling that gap. Yeah, I don't know. That gap is from a while ago. There is a pretty decent gap, guys, between like 384 and 388. So like a 4-point gap. I would think that we could get up to 388 today 100%, especially if we see some good movement. If we can't get up to 388, then I would think that that's honestly a bit of a worry because that means that there's just a lot of sellers still coming in and keeping the price lower. So it's going to be a tough day today with SPY. I'm personally just waiting for like a shorter term big breakout of 383. You can see today we actually tried to break this morning here and got rejected. Bit of a negative to see it get rejected like that. See it on the 1 minute. Yeah, you can tell it didn't even have 1 minute, like not even a 1 minute candle, you know, close like truly higher than that. So we always had that up and down movement on those 1 minute candles there. Hopefully we can get another better breakout with it though. All right, so AMD ran up. Now it's falling down a little bit. It did have some good momentum up there at open though. Can't lie about that one. Some decent momentum. Nothing like Nvidia yesterday, but still take it. Hopefully it keeps moving up. We might hold this support here around 63. If we hold support, that'd be cool. I would take that movement. Let's see what we got on the watch list. What's leading the way is Lucid Motors. What the hell? They've been doing terrible lately. How are they moving up? That's funny. GameStop's moving. ARKK is actually up today. Look at that. The ARK Innovation ETF. Been dying off the new lows of the year. Honestly, lows of the past couple years. Lows of since 2020, actually. Honestly. Lower than 2020. ARKK is at levels it hasn't been at since... What day is this? 2017. Holy Jesus, guys. I think I saw Hunter post a while ago that her 5-year losses are finally over. Or finally, I guess she's finally down enough that, you know, the past 5 years were for nothing, I guess. Is what they're trying to say there. Wow, though. This is crazy, though, guys. Seriously, this is nuts. Can't believe it. Really, I just can't believe it. All right, let's see. We have running for the growth stocks here. I know GameStop's moving up. Look at that. GameStop, after having a terrible past couple days, having a nice move. Zoom's trying to pop up. I know I talked about Target a little while ago. Target's looking very nice. I really like Target there. A lot of momentum here today, intraday. Good support. I'm going to screenshot this for the bonus setups, guys, so they can get it. All right. Had to post that real quick there. Whoa, I'm almost out of my drink, guys. What's going on here? Damn. Cool, cool, cool. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Let me get back to the live stream real quick. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Had to get back on the YouTube there. Talking about YouTube, how's Google doing, guys? Good old Google. Sitting here on the 5-minute chart, getting some good momentum this morning. Not bad, actually. I'll take it. It's actually not bad. Okay. Hey, if you guys are enjoying the stream, smash that like button. I definitely appreciate that today. Smash that like. We go live every single day, and we're always looking for momentum plays and stocks to trade and tons of stuff like that going on. PFD says, you do any trading yourself? Of course I do, PFD. Of course, of course. Now, I'm not on here doing like tons of like live trades on the stream or anything like that. Most of my plays are longer term, I will say. Whenever I'm looking at like longer term stuff, keep in mind that, once you get into options and you get into trading a little bit more, I've been doing this for like 7 years now. So I get in a lot more to selling put options and then getting shares and then selling calls. So if I'm bullish on a stock, normally I'll just sell put options on it, and then I take a lot of my risk off the table. I have a higher chance to win. Now, it is more of a longer term game, but with not really losing often with it, it's a very, very good strategy in that sense. Whereas a normal strategy, someone's going to be day trading. They're going to be getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out. Like they're going to be scalping nonstop throughout the morning at least. And whenever I'm looking at trades, I like to minimize the day trading as much as you can. Obviously, day trading is awesome, right? But I like to try to catch it at the bottom, let it run up a little bit, get out there. Or I try to do something really, really quickly, in and out, in a safe way. But I feel like too many traders are out here, just, I'm buying now, I'm selling, I'm buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling. Like, I feel like just too many guys are just scalping too often. So I stick to a lot of longer term trades, obviously. I do a lot of day trades, but, for example, like, I see a lot of guys, they'll day trade options, right? And they'll take tons of like $10,000 positions, $20,000 positions, hell, even $5,000 positions. That stuff is just crazy, guys. It really is. Now, I get it. Even if you have, here, get this, even if you have a $100,000 account, taking a $5,000 position size, in my opinion, is just too big. It just is. Because if you take a $5,000 position size, I've seen people lose 50% on daily options trading all the time. I see it happen often. That's like 5% of your account. You know, if you have 100,000, that's 5% of your account. If you have a bad week, you might be down 25% on 100K, you know, and that's something you don't want to do. You know, you don't want to do stuff like that, in my opinion. And I would stick to those safer, longer term type of trades, kind of like what we talk about with the wheel strategy, selling puts and stuff like that, PFD. Now, a lot of these trades are a little bit more complex. You know, it's not as simple as buying and selling, but if you just put in a little bit of time, I'm telling you, you're gonna love it for the longer term. You'll think it's almost like cheat codes, actually. I think once you, well, maybe not if you do it, but whoever does it, you know, you'll find it to be very useful if you start to get into that wheel strategy and premium selling and different stuff like that. And you can still do some shorter term trades that way and still get risky with it if you want. It's just, you know, I like to trade safely, and I don't throw tons of money at these day trades. You know, hey, if I walk away from day trading up a couple $100, hey, that's awesome. You know, that's great. I don't need to be risking 5% of my account, you know, on some quick in and out day trade. I just, you know, that's just for me. But hey, PFD is Romeo. That's awesome. Nice to see you in here, Romeo. I was always wondering what your name was in here. Warren says, you do type fast. Hell yeah, Warren. I took that computer typing class, you know? Oh, let's see the SPY. 383. Okay. It's holding up. PFD says, I just took a 50K position. It's Romeo, by the way. 165 contracts. Well, Romeo, that's insane. I don't know how big your account is. Maybe that's not insane if you have like $1 million or something. But Romeo, I'm looking at what you said there. Man, that sounds pretty risky, Romeo. What'd you buy there? That sounds like a pretty risky play. I will say, Romeo, I have wow. You could get into some pretty good premium plays for that one. And what's good is, like, you know, whenever you think of cash secured puts and covered calls, a lot of people think, well, you're not making any money. Well, trust me, you are, because whenever you get assigned the shares on the cash secured puts you're selling, those shares that you're getting, trust me, you're usually getting them at a really good price, and when those shares go up, you trust me, you'll be happy with that long-term position. Will it make as much as an option will? No, but as like long in calls and puts, no, but it will do well, and you don't have to worry about timing it right. You know, it's a nice, safer strategy. That's a crazy position though there, Romeo. What are you in? Let me know what you're trading, Romeo. That sounds pretty cool, actually. Oh, he's already out. I see. Well, that's good, Romeo. That's good that you got out quick at least. See, it's not bad to do that. Like, if you're getting in that way and you find some real quick momentum, like early on and stuff like that, it might work out a lot better, PFD or Romeo. Like, sometimes those are amazing. Like those day trades we post. Sometimes, well, the sniper bot hasn't released yet, but wait till you guys see the sniper bot. It's definitely meant for these quick in and out type of scalps and stuff like that. In and out quickly, PFD. That's the way to really scalp if you're going to scalp, you know. In and out real quick, limit that risk. That's really the smart way. That's what I like to do. A lot of people like to go for those big gains, though, you know, big 100%ers and stuff like that. I think that's smart what you're doing, PFD. But I will say, you know, you are risking a little bit, but I'm not saying the average person should do what PFD is doing. That's for sure. Don't be taking 50K out and buying calls today, please. Bill W says, I might be in the small trader category. LOL. It's all right, Bill. You know, we all were there. It's one of those things where in your trading journey, that's just how it is, Bill. So, Bill, answer me this: how long have you been trading for, or how long have you actually been trading for? Bill says they traded two 130 strike Apple calls, took $350 position scout 24% for 76 bucks. That's actually pretty good, Bill. Bill, that's really good. You know, 24% for 76 bucks. Not too bad there, Bill. I like that. Not a bad play. Definitely not bad. Tesla, guys, moving back to the upside all the way up to 116. See that on the 1 minute today. Wow. A lot of momentum with Tessie. Maybe we can re-break that high of day at like 116.22. That would be awesome, guys, if we broke that. Let's go. Let's break out, Tessie. Come on now, get up there. Get up there, but it's all right, Bill. Even if you don't have a huge account, you can still work it. Still work it. Now, what I will say is I know a lot of people with smaller accounts, they like to take a lot of risk because they just want to, you know, they might want to turn their 2 or 3 grand into, you know, 50 grand or something. And I get it, but just be careful. You know, it can be really risky. I wouldn't recommend that, guys. Small winners add up. That's the big thing. Small winners add up, and it's huge that way. Uh-oh, Tesla is starting to get rejected. Andrew says SPY rejected. Sad day. Oh, shit, it did reject, didn't it? Falling off 383 now. Past 2 minutes have been pretty brutal. It's still not over on the day yet, but looking good. Oh, wow, Romeo posted his play in the chat. Let's go. Here, I'll throw it up for you guys. Says it has an SSR. What? An SSR? Nice. Executed at 2.47, out at 2.56. Was it that quick? What's an SSR? What the hell are you guys talking about? I feel like out of the lingo right now. What's happening? What's an SSR? What? Oh, short sale restriction. I gotcha. Why the hell is there an SSR going on? The hell's up with that? Wow, PFD says he was down 17K in 1 day before. Man, see, that's how I learned. That's how I learned, Romeo. Oh, yeah. Yeah, once I looked it up, I found it. I was looking at that. Hey, if you guys are enjoying the stream today, smash that like button. It really helps us out. Or hey, if you don't want to smash the like button, just come in the chat. Let me know that you you know, throw some dirt on me, you know. That'd make for some fun stuff. Chris says DraftKings below $11. Uh-oh. Dang, Chris, I might have to be selling some puts here soon again. DraftKings. Haha. Wow. Damn, guys. DraftKings. Uh-oh. We'll check AMD for XX Nice here. Chris says Palantir's trying to hold $6. Let's check AMD really quick here. Uh-oh. AMD's kind of bouncing at like 62.70. It's actually holding up in a pretty good way compared to a lot of stocks. Looks like it's starting to rip back. You know, it had that big move up, the dip down. I feel like we might be moving back to the upside now, guys. Honestly, it doesn't look terrible on AMD still. I think it looks pretty good still to the upside, honestly. If I'm being honest here. That's what I'd have to say. At the moment. It can always change, but at the moment, it looks decent. Hopefully SPY holds. Now, SPY does not look as good to me to the upside. SPY looks like we're going to get rejection here at like 382.40 or something. Or 382.50 and then fall off. Maybe even right here. 382.30. We even had a lot of bounces there yesterday right before close. It's kind of the same thought there. Yeah, almost the same exact type of thought. Palantir trying to hold 6, though. I hope it does. Man, Palantir's been insane. I just can't believe it. And DraftKings, too. I mean, it's under 11 bucks. Sheesh, guys. Under $11. Like, I'm gonna cry soon. It's gonna make me cry. If I cry on stream, man, it's your fault. No, I'm just kidding. Man. I saw Tessie starting to slow down, guys. It's slowing down. No slowdowns. We need more momentum. Back to the upside. Let's go. Let's see what the SM bot's looking like today. Get that momentum back. We have Boeing calls being called out. Whoa. Boeing calls. Whoa, okay. Boeing looking decent today. I like that. Okay. Boeing not looking bad. Whoa, look at this, guys. What's this thing? What is this guy over here? The sniper bot. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't wait for that one to come out, guys. That's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. All right, Boeing. I like that. The SM bot's calling out Boeing. Nice move. Okay, it was calling out Tesla puts, of course. Or Tesla calls for a while, I mean. But I think now it's going to change over to Tesla puts, probably. Hey, guys, give me 1 second. Gonna go grab my, Whoa. Whoa. Hang on, guys. Gotta go grab my monster real quick. Tesla better quit falling off, though. I have to switch over to puts here. Oh man, I was being lazy last night. I didn't put any monsters in the fridge. Now I have to drink a warm monster, guys. What am I gonna do? Ah, nice and crisp. That's awesome. Square says no available short sale restriction. All right, let me know what stocks you guys want to see, though. We can check it out 100% here. I'm still eyeing up that momentum here on Tesla. Looks like it was trying to break lower there for a moment. I still think it can go lower, though. Whoa. All right, Chris, sounds good. It's night in India and winter. Okay. Sounds good, Chris. Well, hey, I hope you don't get too exhausted from the stream. You should be able just to sit back, relax, and watch, hopefully. I appreciate that, though, Chris. That's awesome to hear. Thank you for that, and have a great night. Thanks for joining up, Chris, and thanks for always being here, of course. Chris, you're in the Discord, right? I'm pretty sure. I see you in there sometimes. The Education says, wow, Tom, your experience with the market's comforting and your enthusiasm is energizing. Hey, I'll take that. Thank you, Education. Always good to have some good enthusiasm here. You know, you can really trade the market both ways. You know, even if you're sad the market's going down, well, get some puts. You might not be as sad anymore then. Oh, no, I know. It's easier said than done, right? Easier said than done, guys. But let's go back to the bot real quick. What do we got? Still Boeing calls. It's still what we're calling out. Good old BA. Boeing actually fell off momentarily. Let me go to my watch list here. We were eyeing up Target earlier today. Still looking decent with Target, guys. I can't lie. Target looks pretty good. Also, these banks are actually looking decent. Like Bank of America, JP Morgan. JP Morgan. Me and Mike always say this funny. Don't tell Mike I told you guys this, but whenever we talk about JP Morgan, and it's just me and him on the phone, we go like, JP Morgan. We always say it all messed up. JP Morgan. I think we try to say it with like a English accent or something, you know, like some fancy 1920 bloke from New York. That's funny. Warren says, do you have a video on selling puts? 100% we do, Warren. Hell, you want to watch it with me? We can watch it live if we want to. Let's see. Now, guys, the title of the video here, the title is a little bit different, so keep that in mind. So it's going to be called The Best Strategy of 2021. So keep that in mind, but it's really the best strategy ever. Okay, so while it says Best Strategy 2021, it'll work now too. Just keep that in mind. This is it. It's 11 minutes long. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and watch it. I'll watch it with you guys. You guys want to see it? Here, we'll put up a poll. We'll do a quick 5-minute poll. All right, there's only going to be 5 minutes to vote in this poll. All right. Only 5 minutes to vote in this poll. So just keep that in mind. There we go. You'll have 5 minutes to vote because then that way we can still watch it if we want to. I'd say if this can get up to 10 votes, I'd say if 10 people vote that they want to watch it, we'll watch it. I'd say that's fair with like, you know, about 19 or 20 guys on here right now. So that's pretty fair. I think you guys should watch it. Trust me, you guys should vote for it. I think you guys would like it. Especially, well, if you already know what they are, it might be boring, but I think most people would find it nice. Only 3 votes though so far, guys. We got to get 10 people to vote yes, and then we will go ahead and watch it. But for now, gotta go see good old Tessie again. Damn it, Tesla, move up. All right, Spy. Spy actually got rejected again around 383. That's not good. What about Apple today? Apple's moving just like Spy. They look almost the same. What about QQQ? Okay. QQQ's not looking too bad. Definitely not. What about... go back to the Bot. Still calling out Boeing. Oh, wait. The SM bot went down. Shit. Hang on, guys. I'm going to have to fix the code. Let me message Mike real quick. Damn it, SM bot. I was like, no wonder it's calling out Boeing calls again. I was like, how is it still calling those out? Damn. Palantir, Spy, Tesla, one more time. Oh, guys, watch Tesla. We're about to fall down below a big level here. It's not like it's super huge or anything, but guys, we're about to break like 113.20. Definitely looks rough intraday, I'd say. Looking rough. Oh, okay. SM bot's actually not down, just no momentum right now. I thought it jumped around and messed up. It's actually doing fine. It's doing just fine right now. Sometimes the code on these things can get a little bit messed up, but today it's all good. All good there. Man, what else do we got? We have 9 votes already. Okay. Remember, guys, just a couple more votes for yes, and we can go over this. Well, we'll go over the cash secured puts and the awesome strat. Telling you guys, the title is not wrong. The best option strategy. I don't know if it's the best for 2021, but man, it's the best in general. It is an amazing strategy. One of the best ones. We just need like 2 more votes for yes. That's it. And we'll go over it. Man, Boeing, those calls really turn around now. Really turn around. There we go. SM bot updated now. Got Zom puts coming in. XOM. Dang, those oil plays really turned around. Man, it's so good to find momentum on those. Amazon calls. Okay. They call out Amazon calls. That's surprising, guys. Amazon calls. Why? I wonder why it called that out. Wow, guys, we only have like 2 minutes left. We need like 2 more votes. 2 more votes in the poll for yes. And there's like no time left on the poll. Just 2, guys. If you want to check out Cash Secured Puts, check out the poll in the chat. Vote yes. Vote yes, and we can check it out. Just need 2 more votes. 2 more votes. Kellogg's, okay. Good old Kellogg's. What about Kraft, guys? No one ever talks about Kraft anymore, or Walmart, or Costco. Let's see, Walmart. It's falling off. Probably has a little bit more downwards movement left in the tank. Probably. I'd say it has some movement left. Whoa. I just saw something with Tesla again, guys. Whoa. Yeah, Tesla just got another big candle down. Ooh, all the way back down to 112 here. It looks like we got the votes we needed just in time, guys. Just in time. So, wow, that's cool to see. Barely got it, though. Within our 5 minutes, we got it, so that's neat. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay. Cool stuff. All right. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into that video really quick here. I think you guys will really like it. So before we get into the video, I just want to talk about exactly what the video is going to talk about. And it's going to talk about selling puts, okay? So there's this awesome thing out there called the wheel strategy where you can get out there and you can sell puts to get shares, and then you use those shares to sell covered calls. If you don't get the shares, then you just start winning. So simple as that. So looks pretty good, but we'll end the poll now. We'll end that poll real quick. I'm going to go ahead and make up one more poll for us here. One more poll. You guys are going to like this poll. Seriously, check this next one out. You are going to really like it, I think. I like this one myself. I think you guys will like this one a lot. Oh, gosh. Alrighty, guys. I like this poll. Check this poll out. I think it's pretty funny. I can't wait to see what wins in this poll here. All right, so let's get into those cash secured puts. And let's go ahead and get into that video really quickly, guys. I think you guys are gonna love this. If you have any questions about the video at all, send them in the chat. Okay, I'll answer any of them here. They're pretty simple. It's actually a pretty simple way to go. So let's check it out. Let's get this on HD mode, 1080p. Let's get Mike's beautiful face here. Oh man, he's getting me excited. All right, I'll be right back. Well, actually, I won't be right back. I'll just press play. I'll be here though.
We're going to be talking about the best options trading strategy for 2021 and how to put the odds in your favor.
Hang on, guys. Got to mess with my settings here. There we go. Got to have it coming through the monitor. Okay, all good. Time to restart. Here we go.
What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be talking about the best options trading strategy for 2021 and how to put the odds in your favor. The strategy that we're going to be talking about in today's video is my favorite strategy, and also it's the closest thing you can get to a win-win in the options market. This strategy, 1, you don't have to predict direction. 2, time's on your side, and then 3, you have a statistical edge in the market. So before we get into today's video, don't forget to subscribe. I post brand new videos every single day. Let's get right into it. The strategy that we're talking about in today's video is the cash secured put. Basically what it is you get paid up money straight up front to have the obligation to buy a certain stock at a certain price by a certain date. And if that sounds complicated, I'm gonna give a couple examples later in the video, but a quick explanation right now is basically, if we look at Apple, let's say Apple is at $130. And let's say we look at the 100 strike put that expires on, let's say, May 21st. You might get paid $50 for that put. So if you were to sell that put, you'd get paid $50 up front. If Apple is below $100 by May 21st, which is your expiration date, you have to buy Apple shares at $100 each. So basically, you're getting paid premium up front to have the obligation to buy a certain stock at a certain price by a certain date. And you can do this with a ton of different stocks and a ton of different levels and strike prices. And I'm gonna give a couple examples at the end of the video, but I wanna give more of like an overview of the strategy first. And back to, like the overview, one of the main benefits about this strategy is you don't have to predict direction. Let's say if we go back to the Apple example where the strike price is 100 and Apple's currently at 130, if Apple goes up, you make money. If Apple goes sideways, you make money. Even if Apple goes down, you'll make money. So the only way you lose is if the stock goes below your strike price. But even if it does that, you just buy shares for the long term. So like technically, yes, you might lose in the short term because you might have to buy shares of Apple at $100 each and they might be at like $97 each. But if you like the stock for the long term, that short-term loss might turn into a huge long-term winner. So it's like, you don't have to predict direction, and even if you're wrong, like, you literally just buy shares at a low price. So it's a great strategy in that sense. And then the second huge benefit is time, or theta, is on your side. If you've been trading options for long enough, I'm sure at one point or another you bought a call option, right? Let's say you bought a call option and then the stock shoots up, but then your call option loses money and you're like, how is that possible? And that's because of theta decay. So basically every single minute options are just losing value. And when you sell puts, that actually works in your favor because you're short the put, and the further it goes down, the more money you make. So every single minute that passes by, time is working for you, and that's a great asset to have, on your side, especially in the options market. And then the third reason is you have a statistical edge while trading this strategy because, all right, well, I don't want to confuse anyone too much, but long story short, implied volatility is greater than historical volatility. What that means in simple terms is, on average, the market might be expecting a $5 up or down swing in Apple, right? But on average, we might only see a swing of $4. So because of that, the options market is priced in a way where options are a little bit too expensive, and you would take advantage of that because you're selling the options, you're selling the puts, so that actually works in your favor. So long story short, you have a statistical advantage because of the way implied volatility is and the way options are priced. And then on top of that, if you're selling puts on a stock you like for the long term, let's say Apple, or let's say Tesla, or NIO, or Palantir, or whatever stock you pick, if you like that stock for the long term, in the worst case scenario, you just pick up shares of that stock at a low price. So it's just an amazing strategy, but it's not a guaranteed win because let's say you had to buy Apple at $100 each. It might fall down to $80 each or $70 each before it ends up returning back to $100 or $200 or whatever. So there is a risk like any other strategy, but the risk with this strategy is you're just literally picking up shares for a low price. And if you like it for the long term, it's a huge win-win. So that's why it's my favorite strategy, but I want to give a couple examples to illustrate why this strategy is so good and just give a couple real examples in the market right now. So the first one I want to talk about is with NIO or NIO. So let's say...
All right, guys, so that's pretty much the gist of what's going on there. I feel bad because now everyone quit watching. I guess they just wanted to see the stocks, but at the same time, he pretty much went over everything that you really need to know. Like with the cash secured puts and how they work. And right now, it's actually an amazing time to start looking at cash secured puts because we're starting to see a lot of crazy stocks like Apple again, or even Tesla. Tesla's a big one. Hunter actually sold some 70 strike cash secured puts on Tesla just yesterday. Just yesterday, he sold that. So what does that mean that Hunter sold that 70 strike cash secured put? It's actually really simple. There's pretty much two ways that this can go, okay? Simple. So pretty much whenever you get a cash secure put, if the stock closes above your strike price, well, there's two ways it can go. The stock can either close above or below your strike, okay? Depending on which one happens, you'll go ahead and see exactly what will go on here. So if let's say the strike is $70, kind of like right where this line is. So in the first example I'm going to give, we're going to act like the stock stays above 70. Let's say Tesla bounces down, it goes left, right, moves up, starts moving back up, stays up above 70. Perfectly fine. If you shorted that put and the put cost $200 at the time, you make $200. Simple as that. You get the 200, you run. If it goes under this level and closes under here at expiration, like let's say it closes at, well, that's very extreme. Let's say it closes at like 40, instead of 65 or instead of 70. We're down at 40 now. Now you have to pick up 100 shares at $70. which sucks because you're throwing 7 grand at that play to grab it at $70, and now it's only worth 4 grand. So you're getting $200, but you're losing a couple grand. Now the stock can always go back, and you'll be fine. But that is the losing scenario in that case. Is, you know, if the stock ends up going down a lot like that. So pretty much what that is. It's pretty simple. There's two different ways it can go when you sell those puts. Then once you get the puts, you can start selling covered calls, which is the same scenario but to the upside. With covered calls, it's as simple as this. If you have 100 shares, you can sell covered calls at any level higher than the current stock price. So if you have, like, let's say right now, you have 100 shares of Meta, let's say. You have 100 shares of Meta. You might want to sell maybe the Meta 125 covered call. You know, that might be pretty good. If you sold the 125 covered call, you could pick up some premium here. Let me tell you how much. Meta, if you sold it for this week at the 125 strike, you could pick up 12 or 13 bucks right now. If you went riskier and you went to the 120 strike, you could pick up 80 bucks. Now, if you go to the 120 strike, you might get filled there. If you get filled at that strike, pretty much what that means is that, you know, the stock moved over the price of your covered call. If it moves over the price of your covered call, you simply get out at the level of your strike. So if your strike was 120 and the stock's at 125, you have to sell out at 120. You know, obviously you could have made more, but, you know, you were kind of limiting. You were kind of hedging yourself in case the stock went down. You'd still make that premium on that covered call. So it is what it is. Usually it's a strategy for people who like to buy and hold like a lot of shares of a certain company. It's honestly like, it's a really good way to go. I will say covered calls are awesome because if you're just holding those shares for the long term, you can just keep selling them and selling them and selling them as long as you don't lose the shares. And if you lose the shares, well, you simply just rebuy back in because hopefully you're not losing, you know, hopefully you're not going negative a lot if you do lose on it. Hopefully it's more like break even. Usually you don't lose a lot, you know, usually for the most part. But let's get back into that momentum today. Got a lot of stuff going on here. Peter says he's a boss. That's what it means. Yeah, I hope so, Peter. I sure hope so, but man, who's still stuck around? Who's in here? Who stuck around for the cash secured puts, you know? Let me know your names, because, man, you guys are the true warriors out there. That's for sure. You guys are the ones looking to really learn. You know, a lot of people, they just want to hear about the Lamborghinis and see the flashy shit. You know, hey, we're realistic out here. All these other guys in these groups are out here flaunting Lambos and Raris and all this crazy shit that the group pays for. It's like, man, like, you know, I get they might be winning, obviously, but still, I mean, it's like you can't be. The average person is not going to be getting Raris and Lambos and throwing 20 or 50 grand at, like, you know, options day trades and stuff like that. So, hey, if you're still in here, let me know you're in the chat. You know, I want to know who the real OGs are. Let's go. Warren's an OG. He's still in here. I know Peter's still in here, or he would be in here anyways. But yeah, just let me know who the OGs are. That's cool. I won't forget these names I see in here, that's for sure. Maybe we'll have to come up with our own name. Our own name. The Premium Selling Squad. That's what we'll be. Peter says, don't forget Hellcats. Yeah. But I'm not out here flaunting it, am I, Peter? Am I? I could more. Oh, that's funny. Don't forget Hellcats. Oh, Peter. Maybe I'll have to make a YouTube video with the Hellcat. Maybe we'll, maybe it'll get more views, you know? It might. Hell, it works on Instagram, I'll tell you that. Man, I love that car, though. I just love cars, man. That's the thing. I just love cars. I don't know what it is about them, but... He goes, no. Hey, thanks, Education. I appreciate you. Nice YT says, I'd be here since 1989. Damn. You've been here about 10 years longer, 9 years longer than I have. Nice. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, Peter's got me laughing now. I want to do a quick trip to Mexico too, Peter. Hey, Education says, do you have a Tesla? No, I don't actually. Here, if you guys have Snapchat, Facebook, or Instagram, you can type in this. I typed it in the chat there. Tom_stocked up, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. That's like all the, that's my name on everything if you guys want to add me. Now, I don't use TikTok, okay? I have an account. I don't use it, though, often. I've been getting more into the Instagram lately and the Snapchat, so check that stuff out. I'll be talking more about stocks and stuff like that on those outlets a little bit more as well. We could maybe have some cool stuff on there, too. I know you can go live and do stuff on there. No, I don't have a Tesla, Education. I don't have a Tesla. I'll show you my car. Now, I'm not trying to flaunt it like all these people are, you know, I'm just showing it. That's all. Let me get to it real quick. Here's my Instagram page, I guess. So here's my cars. Here's my first car. This was my Mercedes I had for a while. I love that one. My Ford Focus. I still have this Focus. This is my baby right here. I drive this thing all the time. Well, not all the time, but when I drive, I'm driving the Ford Focus. One of my favorite cars. Got my girlfriend out there at Ruth's Chris for dinner one night. Then I got this Mustang. I traded the Mustang in recently for my good old baby here.
Across America on a single tank of gas.
Shut up!
You buy an electric vehicle, you go all the way across America on a single tank of gas.
Shut up!
This is my car though. I drive a Dodge Challenger Hellcat. Man, I love this Hellcat, guys. This Hellcat is a beast. Okay, this is awesome. Education says, if you ever driven a Tesla, says they are amazing. Yeah, you know, I've driven one time. It's not really my favorite thing, Education. Now, I will say they're fast. But honestly, Tesla, I don't know what it is about them. I will say the Tesla bothered me a little bit in a couple ways. Number one, I thought it was very bland inside. I got inside and it was just very bland throughout the interior. I thought there was really like nothing going on. That was just one thing I thought. Number two, I love the speed. The speed was awesome. Now that's what's cool about it. Man, the speed in that Tesla car was awesome. I'll tell you what, for like racing, those things are sick. Those are sick. And like Education says, full self-driving. That sounds awesome. Now, another really cool thing about the Tesla is those big screens that they have in the middle. Those screens are badass, too. Here, hang on, let's do this.
Better than me, Johnny. Be careful who you trust, Sergeant. People you know can hurt you the most.
Good advice, LT. I want to be like you in the draw.
You want to be better than me, Johnny.
That was me out in the snow the other day, but getting off the Instagram now. Tom_stocked up if you want to check it out. Yesterday I posted about good old Tesla there. TSLA. It's funny, everyone likes the car stuff, but no one ever likes the stock stuff. Oh, it's funny, of course, right? But yeah, the full self-driving on the Teslas, that's really cool. Those Tesla screens are really, really cool as well. But my two negatives with the Tesla are, number one, the interior is very, very bland. I know it's meant to be bland, but I don't like it, so it is what it is. It's just not for me, I guess. I'd rather there be a bunch of screens and a bunch of shit everywhere like this. Like, I'd rather it be like a 2022 S63 AMG. Like, I'd rather have this, you know, I'd rather have something like this where you got screens and shit running all over, and the seats have cool shit, and you know, like this, like there's stuff all over the place, and cool like Maybach logos, and the leather looks cool and all that stuff. And you know, I get it, you know, Tesla's trying to look simple and stuff like that, but I just I don't know, I go more towards these. Here, let me show you what my car looks like. 2015 Hellcat interior. Let's see if I can find it. So my car looks like this on the inside, except it's a stick shift. I have to type it to find the stick. So it's like this. So see, it's got like the carbon fiber panels, you know, and I have black leather, but it has you know, just different stuff, you know, different designs. It's not quite as like simplistic, I guess. Not saying the Tesla is simple, obviously, but so I love the Tesla in a couple ways. I don't like the Tesla in a couple ways. Here's where I would love the Tesla. See, I'm a person who just loves like race cars and stuff like that. So I love smelling the vehicle. I love hearing the vehicle. I love making the engine rev. I love driving my stick shift. You know, that's really what it is. That's really what it is to me. It's just, I hate to say it, but like the Tesla, it takes away from the driving experience. You know, it takes it away in a good way, though. If you're trying to be like luxury and maybe more laid back. I'm someone who wants to be like more involved. Like I want to be shifting the gears, and I want to be hearing it and smelling the gas and all that weird stuff. Maybe I'm just a weirdo. Oh, it kind of reminds me of like this guy. You know, I'm kind of like this guy, I'd say, when it comes to cars. Like, I'm kind of like Jay Leno with his garage and stuff. You know, I like those classic cars and hearing and smelling them. And yeah, exactly. It's too quiet, which that wouldn't be bad. You know, like, hey, like let's say this education. Like, here's what I would do. Here's what I would do. I would buy a Tesla SUV. I'd buy the SUV, and I would take the SUV and I would drive it around. Like, for example, I would drive the kids to school. I would go to the grocery store with the Tesla. You know, if I had to go to the family's house, I'd probably take the Tesla, stuff like that. But I would have a gasoline car for the weekends for fun, you know, to maybe drive around like 1 or 2 days a week, or once a week, or maybe a couple times a month, or whatever it is, you know, something like that. That's kind of more where I'm at, I think, with those cars, because I love the Teslas. You know, I like them. There's some stuff I like, there's some stuff I don't. For like a really big car enthusiast, you know, like I think that they'd rather stick with the gas car. But hey, I'll tell you what, whenever that new Roadster comes out, that might be, you know, game changing when that thing finally releases. Let's see, what is that? New Tesla Roadster. That thing's gonna look sick, guys. I'll tell you, that car is gonna be really cool. Man, that's gonna be cool. The old Tesla Roadsters are really cool. See, now I wish Tesla would get more into the cooler looking cars. See, I'm kind of upset with Tesla because their Model 3 just looks like a regular sedan. The Model S, again, regular sedan. It's just like, I do like the Model like Y and the Model X. The Model X is really cool, obviously. Well, whichever one has those folding doors is cool. I don't even know if they offer that anymore. But those folding doors were kind of neat. You know, I think once they start getting into like more cooler cars, I think that they'll be better. But yeah, that Tesla Roadster, that new one is sick. That is gonna be cool. Looks like man, it reminds me of like the new Aston Martin. New Aston Martin. That's what it reminds me of. Well, maybe not. Yeah, kind of, I guess. Maybe I saw like a concept or something, but... Oh, here it is, here it is. This is it. It looks kind of like this. That's it. This is the one. Okay, that's the 2025 Aston Martin Vanquish. This car looks sick, guys. This Aston Martin. Man, that thing is awesome. That is one of the coolest looking cars on the road, I think. Right there. That is sick. And that Roadster kind of rivals it in looks, honestly. Rivals it. Really cool car, though. Apparently it can go 250 miles per hour. It's pretty cool for an electric car. It's aerodynamic. Oh, it has the plain Jane interior again. Honestly, though, it looks kind of nice. I like it that they have some carbon fiber in there. You know, it doesn't look quite as plain Jane, I guess. What a cool car, though, guys. What a cool car. It's been a prototype for 5 years, yeah. I feel like they're trying to get the technology a little bit more advanced for it, but... whatever the case. Hey, I appreciate you guys joining up, though, today. I feel like we had a pretty good day overall. Pretty nice stream. We were able to learn some stuff, guys. We had some of the OGs in here. Jamie, Education, Peter, Nice YT, Warren. Man, you guys really stuck around. You stayed through the learning of the cash secured puts and everything like that. Thank you guys for being here for that and for sticking around. Thanks for everybody for voting in the polls today. I'm glad that the majority of you guys still trust Elon. That's good to say. Some of you voted that you used to trust him, but not anymore. I understand that too. Makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I appreciate you guys joining up. Have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys later. Of course, I will see you guys in the Discord. Peter said to check out the new Valkyrie car. Let's see. Is it Aston Martin? Ooh. Peter, I see. That is cool. Ooh. Let's see the price. Wow, that looks like it's expensive. 3 million. Uh-oh. That's not good. That sounds terrible. Hey, you too, Nice YT. Have a good day. See you later. I didn't want to forget you. Thanks for talking in the chat today. Thank you guys for being here as always. Have a great day, and I will see you in the Discord. Hopefully we can get this market to turn around a little bit here. You know, SPY is dipping back down. We're starting to see Apple fall back off, and it's not looking good. Once again, guys, more blood spilling into the water.